channels reminding us of what we're dealing with here, a major hurricane as we all prepare for it, and it's going to be a major recovery effort after the fact. Of course, we'll be here for all of that, but right now continuing with the preparations ahead of Matthew's arrival.
That's right. Our Megan McRoberts is live in St. Lucie County right now with evacuations there. Megan?
Yeah, Michael and Kelly, we just can't stress enough how important it is to really listen to these evacuations. Even though it's just voluntary right now, we know that is not something to take lightly. And the county telling us here in St. Lucie County, those evacuations will become mandatory tomorrow. Again, this is affecting the Barrier Island, Hutchinson Island here where we are right now, and those low-lying areas on the mainland, just right near the coast. You really want to pay attention to this. Of course, our meteorologist saying this is not a storm that you really want to ride out. Here's what will happen if you do not evacuate, and this is a mandatory evacuation. We know fire rescue crews here on the island, they're going to be heading off the island themselves once that evacuation becomes mandatory. The latest they're going to leave is 3 p.m. tomorrow. If you're still on the island when they're gone, that's not a situation you want to be in. Here's what they're telling me. What will happen if you stay and you get an emergency situation, once the wind speeds here are at least 50 to 55 miles per hour, it is too dangerous for them to even bring their resources out on the road. If you call 911, your 911 call will be put on a hold card, and your call will only be addressed once conditions become safe again. That is not a situation you want to get yourself into. Here's what a captain at the fire district here told me just a moment ago.
Please evacuate. Do not wait. If you're waiting till tomorrow to see what the storm's going to do, that's too late. Again, we are not going to be able to respond. We are actually evacuating the island ourselves at 3 o'clock tomorrow. And if you're waiting till 3 o'clock tomorrow, that's too late.
So when should you evacuate? Right now, here's the advice from the county. Again, Steve Weigel has mentioned many times, you really want to stay as local as possible. But if you are traveling a long distance, say to the West Coast or out of state even, you want to leave today. If you're staying local but relocating, say you're staying in St. Lucie County or other neighboring counties, you should leave sometime early in the morning. This way they can spread out the times for evacuations to reduce traffic. Fire rescue crews definitely, though, still preparing as much as possible to help you before and after the storm. They are doubling up. They are in this station right now. You can see they have boarded up the windows. They have topped off their fuel. They are ready to go with all their supplies. And once they evacuate here, they're going to be spreading out their resources inland to be able to respond to more calls and emergencies there as needed. Michael and Kelly, back to you.